Hello and welcome. Please join me in beginning our practice standing or seated today. I'm going to begin standing. Just arriving on your mat. Some days it can be really hard to get here. I know yesterday was a personal struggle for me. And so if you've been feeling that lately, just take a moment to acknowledge the huge win that it is that you are watching this, that you're going to move your body for 10 minutes with me. Taking a breath in and a breath out. And then joining me for some spinal movements. Now, if you're seated, you can do these movements seated. I'm going to do them standing today in somewhat of a chair pose. So if that's not comfortable, maybe come down, take a seat. Sitting back into your hips and then breathing in, drawing the shoulder blades together, arching your back, sticking your tailbone out behind you. And breathing out, tucking your chin to your chest and your pelvis underneath of you. Breathing in, extending, lifting the heart. Exhaling, rounding the spine. Breathing in. And breathing out. One more just like that. Breath in. And breath out. Rising up to a standing place. Perhaps sweeping those arms up to the sky and exhaling, folding forward, grabbing opposite elbows, turning to the left, rolling all the way up the left side of the body with your elbows still clasped, sweeping your arms over to the right, rolling down the right side of the body. Breathing in, rising up the right side, reaching those arms up and over and rolling down the left side. Breathing and releasing at the bottom into center. Releasing your neck, your head. Letting it go. And then inhaling for a halfway lift. Engage the core here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lengthen the back of your neck. And fold forward. Gently begin to rise all the way up to standing. Inhale, sweep those arms up. And exhale, guide the right hand in front, left hand behind. Sweep those arms all the way up to standing. And exhale, right hand in front, left hand behind. Breathing in, rise up. And switch sides, left hand in front, right hand behind. Breathing in, rise up at the arms, interlace your hands overhead, and then guide your arms to the right, hips to the left for a bit of a crescent moon shape, creating an arc in the spine. Breathing in, rise up, and exhale to the other side. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. And exhaling, lowering your left hand, keeping your right hand lifted. Slide the left leg back behind you. Maybe even float the toes. Keep the core engaged, the rib cage pulling in. Breathing here for 3, 2, 1. Lower the right hand to your hip. And then inhale, extend the left arm and the right toes behind you. Maybe even lifting the toes off the ground. Keep the toes pointing to the ground. Core engaged, rib cage pull in, breathing. And then lowering down. Guiding the left hand out like a tray and then shifting the weight into your right foot, grabbing the inside of your left foot. Breathing here, pressing your hips forward, rolling the shoulders back and down, lifting your heart and driving your knee to the ground. Going for a funky transition Gently release the grip you have on your foot, but keep the foot lifted. Inhale, sweep those arms up. And as you exhale, extend that left leg to the ground behind you into a bit of a lunge. Maybe lifting your heart as you bend through your front knee. And then coming forward, hands to your hips, wherever you feel good balancing, and stepping forward to standing. Breathing in, sweeping those arms up, and exhale, fold forward. Breathing in for a halfway lift, and exhale, fold once again. Bend the knees, rise all the way up to standing, right hand out like a tray, grabbing the inside of your right foot, and extending your left arm to the ceiling, potentially pressing the hips forward, lifting the heart, finding balance here, and a bit of a quad stretch. Going for that funky transition, gently releasing the foot, reaching both arms up, and then lowering the toes behind you into a lunge. Big stretch. Inhale. And exhale, plant your hands by your front foot. Step back to your first down dog of the practice. Breathing here, perhaps pedaling out your feet, releasing your jaw, and really allowing your abdomen to expand with breath. And then when you're ready, coming forward on your toes, drawing the knees to hover above the ground for some core work for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower them down. Shifting forward, guiding the shoulders over top of your hands, and then extending your legs, coming into a lunge, a plank, or keeping your knees on the ground for a knee plank. Breathing in here at the top, and as you exhale, slowly bend the elbows, lowering yourself all the way down onto your mat. Here, playing with similar movements, perhaps extending your right arm in front of you and lifting your left leg, breathing in to lift up, and exhaling, lower down. Inhale, lift right arm, left leg, exhale to lower. One more, inhale, lift up. Exhale to lower. Guiding both hands by your shoulders and resting for a breath. And then extending your left arm and lifting your right leg, breathing and lifting up. And exhaling, lower down. Breathing in to lift. Exhale to lower. One more inhale, lift. Exhale and lower. Guiding both hands under your shoulders, pressing yourself up to all fours, where we'll find a similar movement again. Sliding the right fingers forward, left toes back. Really focusing on balancing your hips here, okay? Keep that left hip in line with the right shoulder in line with the left. Lift the heel, and then the fingertips. Breathing here for 3, 2, 1. Perhaps guide your elbow, knee to meet underneath of you. Inhale to extend, and exhale to tap elbow and knee. Nice work. Breathing in, and breathing out, lowering them down this time. Pausing here, and then setting up for the other side. Grounding down through your right hand, extending your right toes, elevating and leveling the hips, and then walking the left fingertips forward, leveling out the shoulder. Engage the core, get the rib cage pulled in, lift the heel, lift the fingers, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale here, and as you exhale, draw the elbow, knee to meet underneath of you. Inhale to extend. Exhale to draw in. Breath in. And exhale, lower them down. Perhaps ending your practice here, guiding your toes together, knees wide, hips back on heels, and stretching your arms out in front of you. Maybe even stacking your hands and resting your forehead on your hands. And pausing here, knowing that you have engaged your body and muscles. You've breathed deeply. And you've moved your body. And that is enough some days. Taking a breath in and a breath out. And perhaps setting an intention for the rest of your day. An intention can be a short phrase, a goal, or how you'd like to feel. Sealing our practice with 3 breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Breath in through the nose. And let it go. As always, my friends, it has been my absolute pleasure and my honor to guide you through your practice. Namaste.